Kellogg and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. It's all about the Western Conference. That's where the action is today as the Golden State Warriors get ready to battle. And this matchup with the Mavericks is the first meeting of the season. And last year they were able to take the edge in the series thanks to some clutch play.
And they didn't have much of a problem with these guys last season, and quite frankly, you wouldn't expect them to.
Yeah, you know, these are two teams clearly on opposite ends of the continuum in this conference. I mean, this is a team they rightly feel they can beat every time they take the court with them.
Now Curry, following the miss by Draymond. Green from deep. Believe it or not, the regular season is almost over, Greg. For teams that are out of the playoff picture, what's important now?
Well, I think, Kevin, first you need to self-evaluate. Check out your roster. Who do you keep? Who do you let go? And then once you figure that out, you start thinking about which guys to bring in.
And here is Curry after Luka Doncic hitting the three. On the wing, Green. 6 to shoot. From the arc. The shot by Curry, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Back to Irving. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And it's Washington missing. And it's Wiggins with the ball for Golden State. Thompson with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Right side Curry. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Pass to Curry. Green, the screen. And that's good. Stephen Curry for three. Curry's got 5 now.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big three of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
And here is Curry after Luka Doncic hitting the three. Good on the three-point shot.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Pass to Gafford. Here's Jones. Screen by Gafford. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
Now, here is Irving. One of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game. Now here's Curry, following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Pass to Louis. Over in the corner, Green. Curry looking it over. To the paint. To the line. Rebounded by Gafford. Doncic outside. That shot is off. Wiggins with some nice D. Looney with it. No scoring in this one. Here's Curry. The 15-footer. Good.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Irving for three. And he's good on the three ball.
You got to run Kyrie off that line. If you let him get comfortable and find his shot from behind the arc, it's a wrap.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Here's Paul. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Pass to Pajemski. Now here's Kuminga. Five to shoot. Here's Paul. That one's in, his first shot this game.
You know, Paul's got that tenacity you like to see in an offensive player. Not going to shy away from taking that shot.
Here's Irving. Washington with it. On the wing, Doncic. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Nice start as he's knocked down 3 of his first 4 and has hit the ground at high speed.
Here's Paul. Pass to Pajemski. Down low. Here's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down. No shortage of drama here early on.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
Hardaway from outside.
And a leading defender. Thompson's basketball IQ, size, and length is a lethal concoction.
The Mavericks.
1 quarter.
13.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game stats-wise?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Now here's Irving. Spins with the drive. Scores off the spin. Irving's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Mavs. And Clark, here we are watching Kyrie Irving when he's on. It is amazing to watch.
Remarkably smooth as an athlete, Kevin, and otherworldly when you look at his skills as a basketball player, particularly ball handling and shot making. Talking pure basketball, he's one of the most entertaining players of the last 30 years for sure.
Count that one.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Hit by Kuminga. Now Curry. 10 points for him. Over Hardaway. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
And Stephen Curry with the foul. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Here's Curry with the 3. Steph, perfection from the arc.
Huge night for Curry and a great rhythm thus far. That's always bad news for the team he's facing.
They grab their own miss. Here's Lively. And he lays it straight in. Lively's got his first bucket in this one.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Curry. It's tipped.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Shots good by Green.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, guys. Now, culture is thrown around a lot in the NBA, but the Warriors team has it in spades, and Kevon Looney says the way we play is the way the locker room is. It's fast, loose, and disciplined. As long as you work, you're able to enjoy what you're doing. Everyone has input, and I think the biggest thing with our culture is we always talk about playing with joy. Kevin?
And they do. Love it, David. Good stuff. Thank you so much.
Hey, there's no denying it. Kyrie is a score-first guard, but he's a better passer than he gets credit for.
Timeout called the Warriors. been talk of having overtime play do a target score. Can you make the case for that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, more certainty on how long the broadcast will go, right, Kevin? And protecting players from the heavy minute loads that can result from those games that go into multiple overtimes. So I like that idea.
Boy, you can't expect Paul to miss that assist opportunity. His vision is excellent.
Three-pointer. And it's Looney with the rebound. Warriors trailed by 4. Ball right side. And it's blocked. Now, here's Doncic. He's got 8. And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. As versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league.
You know, one of the things I like about watching Doncic is the pace he plays at. You're not going to speed him up. He plays at his pace, the pace he dictates.
Here's Doncic following the basket by Chris Paul. Pass to Kleba. And here is Washington. Out to Hardaway. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. And it's Paul with the ball for the Warriors. 4-point game. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything's going against you. Very frustrating.
Here's Doncic. And it's Looney with the rebound.
Uh-oh. Changed his mind on the way up and tricked himself.
Here's Wiggins. Back to Thompson. Golden State moving the ball around. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Pass to Washington. Buries it from three-point range. Washington's got himself on the board with 3 there.
That was silky smooth there by Washington. Only takes him a few seconds to lock and load.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Mavericks ahead, up by 5. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Dallas leading by 5. Hardaway with a wide open look. Drills it from outside.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Here's Curry with the 3. The Mavericks pull it in.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Irving drives in. The 3 bangs home the trifecta. Irving's got 10 points in the game.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Gafford.
Number 55, Derek Jones Jr.
Here's Curry. 13 points in the game. From deep three-point territory. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
Back to Irving. Shot clock at 6. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Warriors trailed by 10. Outside Curry. Pass to Looney. Outside for Curry. rebounded by Exum.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Irving for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. We all know Luka Doncic is a master of one-on-one isolation scoring. Coach Jason Kidd said he knows how to use his body, the angles. Sometimes as a coach you want to run all these plays, but at the end of the day, it's about getting him the ball with enough time to be creative. Kevin?
That's right, David. Letting him cook. Thanks for the report. Timeout called the Warriors. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Paul with the ball. Hardaway picks him up. Back to Thompson. Pass to Looney. Now here's Green to stop the run. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Drops into layup for 2.
And Draymond is smart at knowing when to shoot the ball, especially when he's got strong position inside.
Here's Doncic. Drives to the hoop. And the shot goes down.
Luka Doncic.
Doncic has got 12 points in the game.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Inside. Thompson outside. Back to Looney. And Lively pulls it down.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Shoots the 3. The Warriors pull it in. 43 seconds left to play in the third. At the elbow, Paul. Outside, Green. Green, the screen. Wiggins, left side. There's the drive. And Wiggins throws it down hard.
Typically an efficient ball handler using only what he needs. Wiggins with the savage move that time.
Sinks the triple. Wiggins has got 5 points in the quarter.
Great idea to pull up and take the transition 3 there. D was in position to block his path to the hoop if he took it inside.
Dallas, no good that time either.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
Doncic looking it over. Jones, no one. And he beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
I agree. I mean, and to have the
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Golden State, trailing by 19. Out to Payton. Fires the three. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Payton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Pass to Washington. Doncic left side. With the fadeaway. Again, the Mavericks score.
Yeah, Luka's arsenal does cover the mid-range now. That inside the arc jumper is easy for him.
Now Kuminga. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
And another thing, they continue to work it inside and score. It's clear their game plan is attacking the paint as much as possible.
The assist.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Here's Curry. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Mavericks leading by 19 points. Washington with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Back to Washington. Doncic left side. Fade away. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
It always seems like Doncic is playing with something to prove. Well, I tell you what, he's proving plenty tonight.
Curry's shot is good.
Boy, he sure can fill it up. You got to stay in his jersey.
Outside, Jones. No good with the triple. Warriors trail by 19. Pass to Jackson Davis. Back to Curry. Curry with another miss.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
The three for Doncic. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. And the wide open shot from Paul. Nails the open triple off the fast break.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Timeout called the Warriors. Mavericks making a switch here. Warriors trail by 19. It's Curry outside. That shot off the mark. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Irving. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
On its way from Curry for 2. To the wing right side. Here's Looney. And the 3 ball is good.
And, you know, for a big man, I think Green is one of the better dime droppers in the league. I mean, he's a true point forward who has excellent vision and sees the floor well.
Here's Irving. No good off the back of the rim.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Traps in the tray.
We know Curry has tremendous vision, and he uses it to tee up his teammates for easy shots.
The shake. They kick it out to Green. Out to the right wing. And Greg, one of the finer points of the new collective bargaining agreement, players in the G League Ignite or overseas no longer automatically entering the NBA draft when they turn 19.
Yeah, it makes sense. You think about players in college, they choose when to enter the draft. So only right to give pros that same amount of time.
Boy, they certainly had their way with the opponent at both ends. A really solid night here for the Mavericks.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And the strong effort here will convert into what will be their 50th win on the season. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, and he was relentless, nonstop energy. I mean, he just never slowed down or turned off.
Knocks down the 3-ball.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Second team foul.
And that one falls for Looney.
Line for the Warriors. Kevon Looney.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. On the wing, Irving. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking.
I'm in your face.